started business with 1 lakh rupees. I started business with 1 lakh rupees. I kept it in the business as capital. There is cash in my business. Can I sell cash? No. What will I do with that cash of 1 lakh? I'll buy inventory. Correct? I bought inventory worth 1 lakh rupees. What did I buy? Inventory worth 1 lakh. So 1 lakh is my purchase price of the inventory. Do you all agree with me? What price do you think I'll sell it at? Will I sell it at 1 lakh? 90,000? 80,000? I'll try to sell it at a higher price. No. Let's say I sold my inventory what I bought for 1 lakh, 1 lakh 20,000. But what price did I sell? So first I kept cash of 1 lakh. There is cash of 1 lakh here. Then I gave cash of 1 lakh to my supplier and bought inventory worth 1 lakh and kept here. What is here? How much? Now this inventory money, I gave it to my customer. Customer gave 1 lakh. I kept cash of 1 lakh 20,000 here. Now, no, by doing all of these transactions, I am hungry. Are you also hungry? I want money. I will eat money. No, I'll pay that money, get rice, and then make chitrana and eat. I will want to take money from here. How much money can I take? How much money can I take? They will take 30,000. Then what will happen? Capital will become 90. Next year, my scale of operations will reduce. Can I buy the same level of inventory that I bought last year? So, maximum drawing that I can make for my private purpose, maximum drawing that I can make for my private purpose should not exceed profit. I bought it for what value? I sold it for what value? How much is profit? How much can I withdraw? Can I withdraw more than 20? If I withdraw more than 20, I am not withdrawing profit. I'm withdrawing capital. If I withdraw more than 20, if I'm withdrawing profit, I'm withdrawing. If I withdraw capital, capital will decrease. So capital became 90. Next year, I bought inventory for 90. I sold it for 1 lakh 10,000. How much profit? 20. I again withdraw 30. My capital became 80. Next year it becomes 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. One day capital is only zero. I can't continue business. Going concern concept will go down. Are you getting it? So as an entity, my objective is to continue the business for a long period of time. If I have to continue my business for a long period of time, I need to have going concern concept. To have going concern concept, my capital has to be maintained. Capital should not come down. Capital has to be maintain capital. I should not withdraw more than what I earn. Children ಅಂಗಡಿ open ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. This is very common concept. You open one provision store. You bought inventory worth 1 lakh. You sold some goods. You made some profit. 20,000 profit in first month. How much profit in first month? When you open provision store, will you go to someone else's store and then buy grocery for your house? Take from your shop only. What if you take 30,000 worth of inventory for your home? Usually in your home, you used to cook 2 meals. Now that you have your own shop, you're cooking 3 meals. Usually you used to use basmati rice only once in a week when you used to do biryani. Now, every day, curd rice also biryani. I would say, curd rice also you're using basmati rice. Nine kakapo basmati rice. Why your own shop? No. When you start doing this, you know what will happen? First month you withdraw 30,000. Capital will decrease. By the end of 1 year, first year anniversary, angdi nahi rana. Business only won't be there at the end of it. Why you are withdrawing more than what you invested, more than what you earned as profit. So you need to withdraw money. I agree. You need to make points because you need to survive. But what you withdraw cannot exceed the profit that you earn. So comes the concept of capital maintenance. Capital has to be maintained in such a way that the business will not get shrunk. Capital has to be maintained in such a way that business won't get. To maintain capital, amount should be withdrawn only to the extent you earn or lesser than what you earn, not more than what you earn. Did everyone understand? So read this word capital maintenance. What is the objective of capital maintenance? Continue business operations at same activity level. Continue business operations at same activity level. It's okay if you don't increase the activity level. Last year we bought 10,000 units and we sold 10,000 units. This year I'm not expecting you to buy 20,000 units, but at least 10,000 units you should buy. It's okay if you don't progress. It's okay if you don't increase. At least don't become bad. You get what I'm trying to tell? You people, when you start studying from today, or like if you started studying from last 3 4 days, it's okay if you don't increase the hours of study. At least don't decrease. You studied 3 hours yesterday. Today, at least study three. No, don't bring it to two and then one and then zero and then quit the course. No, three, 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 three. You do for some. Slowly you increase it to four, but don't bring it below three. At least three you should maintain. Are you getting what? But meanwhile, what will happen? Lot of new friends. One friend will say lunch. One friend will say let's go bowling. One friend will say go karting. One friend will say let's go to cafe. One friend will say we'll meet. All friends will meet. We'll play cricket. By that, what will happen? Your extracurricular, co-curricular, and then cultural activities will start increasing. Because of which amount of time available after class will decrease. Because of which studies will decrease. That should not happen. Should keep amount of time that you want for studies aside. After that, you do whatever time is there. In that, you do your co-curricular. Go to coffee. Go to tea. Eat burger, pizza, and make things of the. But study time you maintain. Same with regard to business also. You want profit, you want to increase your luxury life, all this you do it. But first maintain that capital. After maintaining that capital, if there is more, no, you withdraw. You get it? But it's not just about profit being withdrawn. Why? There are some new things that will happen. There is something called as inflation. Have you heard of the word inflation? Hey, have you heard of the word inflation? What is inflation? What is inflation? Last year to this year, price will. Correct, alva. Last year, 1 kg rice was about 35 rupees or 40 rupees. Same brand rice. This year it will become 45. 40 rupees per kg last year. This year, 45 rupees. 5 rupees. Next year it will become 50. Increasing price, inflation. Last year, you bought inventory using 1 lakh rupees. And you sold it for 1 lakh 20, made profit of 20,000. Last year, you brought capital of 1 lakh. You gave capital of 1 lakh. You gave cash of 1 lakh and bought inventory worth 1 lakh. This 1 lakh inventory was sold for 1 lakh 20. You made a profit of 20. Now, in that 20, if you take 20,000 rupees profit as drawings, if you take 20,000 drawings, capital will remain 1 lakh again. You have cash of 1 lakh. With that 1 lakh, if you go to market to buy inventory, you will not be able to buy same quantity of inventory what you bought last year. Why? Price has increased. Last year, 10 rupees kg. This year, 11 rupees per kg. So amount of inventory that you buy with 1 lakh will become less. So sales will reduce, profit will reduce. So everything is going down, 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 down. So you bought inventory worth 1 lakh, sold it to 1 lakh 20, you made 20,000 profit. You cannot even withdraw full 20,000 sometimes. You would have to withdraw such money after you maintain the capital. Last year, 10 rupees per kg, no, to 1 lakh divided by 10. Last year, you bought 10,000 kgs at rupees 10, sold them at 12. This year, if you have to buy 10,000 kgs, you need 1 lakh 10,000 capital. So profit earned is 20. In the 10,000, you leave it in business only. You can take only 10,000. Lot of businessmen will tell no. After in the profit, there some profit they leave in the business only. Only some profit they take. That's when business will grow. If not, market price will be growing. Business will not grow. One fine day, you will also put Nama and then like gold bucket and then go. Okay. Enter and Sampa. You will go very soon. So Shravan Masala, ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ start ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Why no food to eat at home means you will go. So that can't happen. So what do? Out of the profit earned 20, you cannot even withdraw full 20. Some money you would have to leave there. Only some money you can take home. Everybody understood? That's what is the spirit of capital maintenance. Throughout, I'm telling drawings. Why I'm talking about sole proprietorship. If you have company, you cannot talk about drawings. You can talk about dividend. Sole proprietorship, single line. What will you say? Drawings. You're drawing money. If there is company, dividend. Company will distribute profit to the shareholders in the form of, correct or not? See this. Read the next point. What does it say? Dividends. Dividend is nothing but drawing. Yeah. In a sole proprietorship and partnership, it is drawings. In a company, it is. Get what I'm trying to tell. Yeah. Read that one. Dividend not to exceed profits after creating provision for replacement of assets. These are asset. Inventory is also asset. Inventory is also asset. I will give you better example for replacement of assets. I have a Xerox machine. But machine, ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಸರ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆದ್ರೆ 1 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಆದ್ರೆ 50 ಪೈಸೆ ಫೋಟೋ ಕಾಪಿ So you bring your marks card. I'll do machine input to ink press my auto, I'll press the button like light will come. Paper will come, I'll keep, you'll give me money. So photocopy machine. Got it? I paid 5 lakh rupees and bought one second hand machine or one new machine only, 5 lakh rupees. One small agri where machine can stand, I can stand. Nobody else can stand. You understand? No? Have you seen these photocopy machines and then in front of your college machine, 5 lakh rupees investment, and I'm doing this business. End of the month, I earn 50,000 rupees. Meaning 50,000 pages I've given print out. 50,000 rupees I get, I pay electricity bill, I pay rent. Balance money, profit. Full I'll take, I'll go out, dinner, lunch, breakfast, everywhere outside. And I go to eat dosa, sir, extra penne. I have Xerox machine, full profit. So on 15,000 rent I will pay. 5,000 rupees electricity bill. 15,000 plus, sorry, 15 plus 5, 20 gone. 50,000 rupees I got. In that 20,000 expense gone. 30,000 mine only, no? ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ 1,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ 1,000 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವರ್ಗ. 1,000 rupees good yeah, in a single day, pocket money. So this is my business. Now, if I keep using this 30,000 and then spending it every month, no, one fine day machine will stop working. That I don't have money not to buy machine. So if I'm smart, what I'll do, 1 month I got 30,000. In that I'll compute this machine, how many years will it work? The way I am watching this machine now, 50,000 copies in a single month, this will not last for more than 2 years. After 2 years, I need 5 lakh rupees. Why to buy new machine? After 2 years, if I need 5 lakh, first year I need about 2 lakh. Why interest ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿಸಿ ಮತ್ತೆ 5 lakh ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. After 1 year, if I need 2 lakh, right now I should keep aside about 7,000, 8,000. So in 30,000, what I get? No, 8,000 rupees I'll keep aside in some fixed deposit or some SIP in mutual funds. It is subject to market risk, but still I'll keep aside. Every month I'll keep some 8,000, 8,000, 8,000, 8,000 aside. In 2 years, it will become, how much will it become? 5 lakh. You get it? So in 30,000, what is left with me? 50,000 income earned. In that 15,000 rent gone. 5,000 electricity expense gone. 20,000, sorry, 30,000 remaining. In that 30, 8,000 I'll keep aside for replacing the machine. Balance 22,000 is the amount that I can withdraw. I cannot withdraw more than 22. If I withdraw more than 22, what will happen? I will not have enough money with me after 2 years to replace the machine. Then my business will be closed. Going concern concept will be affected. Did you understand? Now read that objective. Continue business operations at same activity, if not at upper, at least at the same activity level. Dividends. What about dividends? Dividend is nothing but ROIs, not to exceed profit after creating provision for replacing the assets at the end of its useful life. Closing capital should not be lesser than opening capital. You should not be worse than how you started in the beginning. Got it? Nice. There are two types of capital maintenance or two bases on which we can identify. One, financial capital maintenance. Second one, physical capital maintenance. First one, financial capital maintenance. Second one, under financial capital maintenance. No, there are two. One, historical cost. Two, current purchase price. One, historical cost. Two, current purchase price. I've already explained all these three to you. ರಿಯಲಿ ಯಾ ವಿತ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ ಕತೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರ ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟ್ರೈಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ ಅ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಯು ಅನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದೋ ವಿ ಟಾಕ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಅದರ್ ದನ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು come back here historical cost I told you 10 rupees per kg we bought inventory last year we bought 10,000 kgs at rupees 10 became 1 lakh this year the price has become 11 we don't care about inflation. Historical cost means what? Long ago, last year, how much was the price? 10 rupees. I am assuming that this year also price will be 10. This year also price will be, if the price is 10, if I want to maintain same level, how many kgs should I buy? 10,000 kgs. 10,000 kgs into 10 rupees is 1 lakh. I want to maintain capital of 1 lakh. I want to maintain capital of, I bought inventory for what price? 1 lakh. I sold it for what price? 1 lakh 20. How much money do I have in cash now? 1 lakh 20. How much should I want to maintain? 1 lakh. Based on historical cost. Based on historically the cost per kg 10. Historically inventory 10,000 kgs. 10,000 kgs into 10 is what I had last year. 10,000 kgs into 10 is what I want to have this year. So out of 1 lakh 20, I'll keep 1 lakh rupees aside. 20,000 I can withdraw. That is historical cost as the basis for capital maintenance. Next one is chacha. This is not current. Current purchasing power. Current purchasing power. I will take the average price index. Average price index is usually given for entire industry as well. They'll say FMCG sector average price index basis is become 115. What do you mean by 115? If it was 100 rupees last year, now it has become 115. Average FMCG, fast moving commodity goods, toothpaste to brush to shampoo, soap, your what to say, all everything that you use in day to day basis, fast moving commodities, biscuit to ಮತ್ತೆ ಬನ್ನು ಬ್ರೆಡ್ ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ cream biscuit ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು FMCG. In this FMCG sector, average price basis has become what? If they say 115, it means 115 this year, keeping 100 as basis for last year. If basis of 100 was last year, this year what is the price? 115. So the price has increased by 15%. So last year I had 1 lakh rupees. Am I right? This year it should be 15% more. 1 lakh into 115 divided by 100. How much should be the capital? 1 lakh 15,000. How much should be capital? Last year it was 1 lakh. I sold those goods. I got 1 lakh 20. In 1 lakh 20,000, how much should I maintain? 1 lakh 50. How much can I withdraw? That is nothing but current purchasing. Current purchasing power is based on average price indices. I've underlined it. Read that. Current purchasing power. Restatement at closing prices using average price indices. Restatement at closing prices using average price indices. Everybody got this? Then look at the next one. Physical capital maintenance. Physical capital maintenance is at the end of the year. First year I bought inventory worth 1 lakh, sold it at 1 lakh 20. I have 1 lakh 20 cash with me. Correct? That day I will check what is the market price per kg if I have to buy. I will go to market and then ask, okay, Hana, ಎಷ್ಟು one kg? They will tell 11 rupees. Then I think 11 rupees is per kg price. Last year I started with 10,000 kgs. 10,000 kgs into 11. 1 lakh 10,000. How much cash do I have with me? 1 lakh 20. In that 1 lakh 10,000 I will keep in the business. How much is extra? 10,000 I can withdraw. What is that? Physical capital maintenance. Read that. Restatement at closing price. Yeah, using specific. Specific means what? I will go to market and ask specifically for this product what is the price. You got it? They said 11. That is specific price indices. This is our physical capital maintenance. This is our physical capital maintenance. You tell me. Capital maintenance is done why? To ensure that business runs at the same level. If not at higher level, at least at the same level. It cannot go down. It should not go down. It should defy gravity. It should maintain that level. You got it? Now, there are two bases. One, financial. Two, physical. One, financial. Two, under financial, there are two submethods. One, historical cost. One, current purchasing power. Historical cost, what do I do? Historically, long, long ago, whatever price at which I had bought, that price capital I maintain at that inventory level. Anything excess can be drawings. What about current purchasing power? Current purchasing power will take average indices, average for the entire industry, not specific for the product that you're dealing. You're dealing with rice, average. You're dealing with wheat, average. You're dealing with toothpaste, average price indices. Market average price indices is 100 rupees basis for last year, 115 this year. As an example, we'll take 115 by 110 for all the products within that same category. Whereas under physical capital maintenance, what do we do? Specific. Will be specific for the product that you're dealing. For FMCG also, or what is it, toiletry, shampoo, toothpaste, toothbrush, shoe, soap, specific price rate, different. And then grains and then eateries, all of these different prices. So specifically for the product that you are dealing, you will check what is the price. That becomes specific price indices, which is considered in physical capital maintenance. If you take average basis for the entire industry as a whole, that will become current purchasing. I hope you people understood. Yeah, I'll give you a minute to read this much. Once you read this much and you understood, if in a case you have any doubt, please ask. I'll answer that doubt. Then we'll do an AQ on this, by which will be very comfortable and comfortably you will have physical capital maintenance, so rent purchasing power, historical cost, and everything. And after that, we will take questions from our study material. You all understood? Right? Average, it's become 125 if you keep the base year as 100. If you assume last year's price is 100, this year's price is 125. In the average, the price in the market has increased by 25%, 100 to 125. This is average price index. Like how we discussed a while ago, capital has to be maintained in such a way that the business does not deplete, decrease. It should be maintained at the same level. This can be done under three methods. First one, historical cost method. Second one, current purchasing power method. Third one, physical capital method. Under historical cost method, I need to maintain same number of units. How many units was there at the beginning of the year? How many units should be there at the end of the year? You should have enough money to buy 5,000. At what rate? I don't care about this 12 rupees. I don't care about 125 rupees. I only know historical cost. I only believe in historical cost. What was the historical cost? So I think, and I'm in my dream, that I can still buy the inventory at 10 rupees per unit. Beginning of the year, there were 5,000 units. End of the year, I want to have 5,000 units. At what rate? 10. 5,000 into 10 is a capital that I want to maintain at historical cost. What is the closing capital already? 50. Closing capital is 50. I have 50,000 rupees capital. Do I need extra? No. Can I withdraw anything? Even if I withdraw 1 rupee, it will become less. So under historical cost method, there is no drawings allowed. There is no need to bring additional capital. Did everyone understand? Sir. Come on. Let's write down the answer. It is the same question. What is in the pictorial representation presented slightly in the form of statements. Same thing. See, capital at the beginning is 5,000 units at rupees 10. Closing capital is 50,000. Rate per unit is 12. Price index is 125. Identify closing capital to be maintained and maximum amount that can be withdrawn under historical cost method, purchasing power method, and capital method, physical capital. Let's do historical cost method. Help me with this. Here we'll record it at what rate? Historical. How much is the closing capital given in the question? 50,000. This is already given in the question. This is the level it is there. Opening capital is also 50,000. How? I've told no opening price 5,000 into 10, 50,000. This is what is already there. This is data in the question. Now, you tell me how much capital should I maintain? Same capital. Capital cannot decrease. And capital is recorded in terms of units here. Inventory. How many units of inventory did I have at the beginning? How many units of inventory should I have at the year end? 5,000. At what rate? I'm doing historical cost method. So I'll consider what rate? Historical cost of 10. So do 5,000 into 10. 50,000. So can I say closing capital should be maintained at 50? Closing capital is right now at 50. Can I make any drawings? No. Why? If you withdraw, closing capital will decrease below what should be recorded. Do I have to bring in any additional capital? I don't have to bring any additional capital. Do I have to bring additional capital? Can I withdraw anything? Exactly what is needed is what is there. This is historical cost method. Next, shall we discuss current purchasing power method? Under current purchasing power method, what do we consider? We will consider the average price indices. We will consider the average price. Everyone understood? Average price indices. In this question, what is average price indices? It's given no 125. Price index is anything which was there at rupees 100 in the previous year is now become 125. Average price indices. Average price indices is always keeping basis as 100 or base year as 100. If it was 100 last year, it is 125 this year. So come to the answer. Under current purchase price power method, we will take current cost into consideration. Am I right? Now, closing capital was 50. This is given in the question. Opening capital at purchase price is 50,000, which is 5,000 units at 10. This is also given in the question. 50,000 was last year. Price index has become 125. Whatever was 100 last year is 125 this year. Am I right? If it was 50,000 last year, it should be there at what rate? 50,000 into 125 by 100. So it is a capital to be maintained. 50,000 into 125 by 100. How much is 50,000 into 125 by 100? 62,500. This is the capital to be maintained. Capital is to be maintained at what rate? 62,500. Capital is at what rate? Can I withdraw anything? Withdraw madre damar. Why? Already shortage. It should have been 62,500. It is only 50. If you withdraw, it will go further down. Can I withdraw? No drawings. No drawings. In fact, there is shortage. How much shortage? I would have to bring additional capital, 12,500. Not to do something great, but to do business at the same level what I did the last year. If I don't bring 12,500 additional capital, my business will decrease. Did you understand? Shall we go to the last one, physical capital maintenance? Under physical capital maintenance, like how we discussed a little while ago, it should be maintained at closing rate. Should be maintained at the theory what we discussed here. Tell me, physical capital maintenance should be recorded at what price? Specific price index. Specific closing. Closing rate is the date on the closing. Rate on the closing date. On the closing date, I'll go to market and I'll ask what is the rate. Whatever is the rate, it's the specific price. I'm identifying the price specifically for the product that I'm dealing. I'm not taking average price in this. Here, what do we do? Average. Here, specific to the product. Okay. In our question, the AQ5, whatever we are doing, what is the specific price for that product in the market on 31st of March 2026? I will go and ask, okay, Anna, Estana, 1 kg, what is that telling? 12 rupees. Beginning, how much was it? 10. At the beginning, how many units did I have? If I say capital maintenance, I should maintain the same level of business. How many units should I have? 5,000. Now, this is same. Closing capital is 50. That doesn't change. Opening capital at opening price is same. Now, in the closing date, I want to maintain 5,000 units, but each unit has now become 12. 5,000 into 12. 5,000 into 12, 60,000. 5,000 into 12. Everyone understood 60,000? What is the closing capital? 50. How much should it be maintained? 50 is the capital. It should be maintained at 60. Can I withdraw? Already shortage. You cannot withdraw. Drawings allowed, not allowed. Not allowed. But is there a need for additional capital? Yeah. So much. Very good. Did everybody understand? Have a look at this question. Have a look at this table. Have a look at this question. Have a look at this table. If you understand, good. If not, look at me and ask your doubt. This is our style of presentation. I'll show how the answer is to be presented for the examination or how is it actually given in ICA study material. Is this accepted? This is absolutely okay. People in the past have done this and have got full marks. But I'll also show you how it is presented actually in the ICA study material. You can do that also. Yeah, yeah. Copy this question. Can we solve this in the way in which it's presented in our study material? Can we? I hope everyone wrote this table. No focus. Under physical capital, sorry, financial capital maintenance, that historical cost. I would write closing capital. What is given already in the question is 50,000. Capital to be maintained is 5,000 units at an historical cost of rupees 10 per unit, which is how much? 50,000 again. So if we write that, how much can be withdrawn? Permissible drawings, zero. This is how the answer is presented in the material. Slightly different though, but this is accepted. Is this okay? Did you understand financial capital at historical cost? Let's do financial capital at current purchasing power. What is the closing capital already there? 15,000. Financial capital at current purchasing power means average price index, which is 125. Am I right? So the capital to be maintained is 50,000 opening capital into 125 by 100. 62,500. So there is shortage of 12,500. I'll write drawings as 12,500. You can withdraw minus 12,500, meaning we should actually bring in additional capital of 12,500. You guys understood that? They would have to withdraw minus 12,500, meaning they would have to bring in additionally 12,500. This is under which method? Current purchasing power. Let's see the last one, which is physical capital maintenance. Physical capital maintenance, specific price. What do we consider? See, closing capital is 50,000, but capital to be maintained is You have 5,000 units of inventory. Each unit of inventory in the market, what is the specific price? 12. 5,000 into 12. So capital right now is 50. It should be maintained at 60. So if the capital is 50, it has to be maintained at 60. How much is the amount that I can withdraw? Minus 10,000. How much can I withdraw? Very good. That means additionally, capital that I should bring in is 10,000. Using this knowledge, you can solve any question in the study material given on capital maintenance and you will actually get the answers right. Just to understand how beautifully you learn this concept, no? Compare the method of solving that we've done here in the class with the method that's actually given in the study material, and then you will appreciate it.